There are a lot of firsts connected to this next story. A mother from Palm Coast gives birth for the first time. A woman working with the mother as a doula, traditionally a non-medical person, delivers the baby her first.
Yeah, as if that's not enough, WESH News' Claire Metz reports it's also a first for both of them when the baby was born on the side of the road on the way to the hospital.
You can't tell God what's going to happen. He's going to tell you. And this is what happened.
Isis Davis and husband Anthony still can't believe what happened. Their baby boy, Akovi Azariah Davis, was born 3 weeks early last Sunday. Not at the hospital as planned, but rather on the side of busy US 1 on the way to the hospital. Isis gave birth in the car.
I was like, oh my God, like he's here. Like I did this. Like
We're in a car.
we're in the car. And I'm like, wow, but he's here.
I caught him like in between the dashboard and her in the seat.
When Isis started having pain at home, she called her doula, Tabitha Sapala, brought on as a non-medical support person for Isis because Isis has a condition that made her pregnancy high risk. Tabitha realized Isis was in labor and jumped in the car with the worried mom, headed for the hospital in St. Augustine. Dad Anthony, about 10 minutes behind. Suddenly, Isis's water broke.
I was expecting her high-risk team was going to be delivering her. I did not think that I was going to be delivering a baby on the side of US 1.
And I'm like, no, we're not going to make it. And she's like, do you think we have to pull over? I'm like, we need to pull over now.
Once I got to her side of the car and I could actually see the top of the baby's head, I was like, this baby's coming now.
2 contractions, 3 pushes later, Akovi was born, early but healthy. And despite her condition, Isis was safe too. Mom and her doula, what a team. And Dad pulling up just in time to welcome his son.
I was panicking at first, but as soon as he came out and she laid him on his chest, I just instantly hoo-hoo.
Cried. Just the relief.
Cried like a baby.
Just hoo-hoo cried.
He is my miracle baby.
Yes.
My first miracle baby.
Doula Tabitha fittingly has been named godmother. Though she's already a certified birth assistant, she's headed to midwifery school. Akovi's precarious birth reinforcing her career choice.
I got that confirmation that I'm on the right path.
The road plays such a big part in all of this. Anthony says his family gave the baby a fitting nickname.
That's his name, his little hitchhiker.
My mom gave him that name, the hitchhiker.
Yes.
In Palm Coast, Flagler County, Claire Metz, WESH 2 News.